So it all began with the geometrical holiness of the Nazca lines. You know, there was a question in the air, hanging, and it needed addressing. You know, would the angles of the rays that come together there, would they resonate with the extraterrestrial ancestry in me? And could that in turn be used to fashion the new music for a future in which we are actually in acceptance of where we come from? And but how do you start a song? How do you start such a monumental song that will maybe change how people perceive themselves and the world? Well, you have to get in tune with the universe. You know, the sounds are out there. You know, by plugging in your keyboard, you plug yourself into the stream of galactical consciousness that surrounds us all the time. And when you're able to do this, when you're able to overcome your own boundaries, then you don't write songs. You receive them, you know, from aliens. And then there's really no fear, there's no objection. They can only be good if they are coming from an extraterrestrial source.
It pretty much always starts with a foundation which layers a way to the very gateway which opens your mind and basically makes you able to accept and understand the concept of interstellar causal connection. I mean, look, interstellar causal connection is the very beginning of each day. It's pretty easy to understand if you think about it, because it all relies on Maxwell's field equations and Einstein's and Maxwell's combined field equations, which helps us to understand what we are doing. I mean, it's pretty easy. If you listen to our music, you will reach another reign. You will reach another sphere of knowledge, a completely different level of understanding what is going on out there.
So, but also this music that we've put on this wonderful CD is about spreading the truth. Spreading the truth through fresh vibes. And Erich has made the case for us all. You know, we just need to listen and believe. And there's no question, there's no objection, because the information he presents is just that important for us, for everybody. Just look at the pyramids, you know. Look at the pyramids and you'll understand. I don't know how anybody can look at the pyramids and believe the official lies that are being told about the pyramids, just as much as the moon. There's so many lies out there, and you need to know who you can trust, and he's the one. And if we can help this process of realization in people just a little bit, we have achieved everything we ever wanted and could achieve.
I mean, obviously, we've already been to one of these fine establishments, but the actual point is that with every single beat, bass line, and sophisticated keyboard pads, hugely orchestrated keyboard pads, we send out messages which we receive in the next higher sphere, in the 5-dimensional space. We are here right now, sitting and talking, while we are orchestrating ourselves from 2 layers above, or maybe 1 layer, who knows. It all depends on your own view. It just happens. We get this question very often, and I always answer it in the same manner, which is, it just happens. That's all I can say about that, because we are one with the entire universe. Not only the galaxy, but the universe is in our hands, because we basically are the universe, because we are in touch with it. We are connected in a very deep manner. So you have to think about it, what that actually means to fully understand.
And finally, maybe people, just like ourselves, can strive to come into communion with the outer worldly forces that are permeating our lives all the time.
Our music is a singularity, a literal mass-based singularity, which incorporates a very slow rotation around its own axis. Of course, we do have to pay attention to that slowness isn't really slow if you look at it with an eye on an astronomical measure, of course. But this means if you can gain speed, if you can accelerate yourself, your own mental being, to a speed which is very similar to the speed which inhabit the event horizon of our music, you'll be able to understand it and surpass the event horizon, and then you'll be one with the actual singularity, which is truth. It's so easy to understand. You just have to open up your mind and grasp it. Truth is there. You only have to open up your hands and grab it. Okay?